Greetings all, it's Blue Knight. Welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Previously, we won the wing ceremony race and got the sailcloth from Zelda, but a tornado swept her away and we have no idea where she is right now. Today, we'll be exiting our room because it looks like something is luring us. And we found our answer. Before we go, I think there might be some people we could talk to that are affected by this news, especially Groose. Look at Groose. Just look at him. The guy's so far down the dumps I hardly recognize him. It's hard to see him like this. It's all because of you, so you let Zelda fall. You messed things up, so you better fix them. Let's talk to Groose himself. Poor Zelda. You. This is your fault, you know. You could barely fly straight, yet you somehow beat me in the race. It should have been me up there with her that day. But I guess now I'll have to be the one to save her. And he just goes back to moping. And so we talked to the other residents of the Night Academy. They'll tell you some stuff, their reactions and thoughts on the current events. For now, let's follow this figure that we've been seeing in the dreams since the beginning of the game. But I think if we go speak to Alan or Horwell, one of them has Mia. No, not you. Deal with the brown-haired instructor, I guess. So if we go speak to Horwell, we'll learn something that we'll have to keep in mind for later. It's dangerous to be out at night. Yes, best to avoid it entirely. Even the headmaster's darling Mia turns feral when night falls. A mysterious energy settles over Skyloft with the darkness. We'll be on our guard if we ever get outside, which by the looks of things from that figure, where that figure's going, yep, we'll have to go out the door. So for the first time, we can see Skyloft at night. Now Skyloft is a lot more dangerous than it is during the day, obviously, because believe it or not, we're gonna find more monsters prowling during the nightfall. But I guess that means if you need to grind for more treasure, then you can use that to your advantage. And we can find Mia here, but just like what Instructor Horwell said, Mia's a lot less cuter at night, let's just say that much. She'll try to pounce you, but that's all there is to her about Mia being dangerous. Now you can't kill Mia at all, whether you try to slash away at her, or just like what I did, throw her off the ledge. Because Mia can fly, that's what those big ears are for. So especially to slash at her a few times and she'll back off, but she will try to attack you again after a while. We come to this small chest after fighting off those choo-choo. We get another red rupee. We're already over 100 rupees and we're still in the early stages of this game, so I consider that to be pretty good considering, well, you gotta buy a lot of stuff in Zelda games if you've never played a Zelda game in your life or even watched one. Well, like I said, every little bit helps when it comes to currency. Not just in games, but in real life as well. Anyways, it's another key, so we're gonna get another sharp claw from him. Not when I toss it off into the endless abyss below. It might have spawned down there for all I know. I think I did see a little sparkle. So we'll find out just more keys and choo-choo. That's pretty much all we have to look up for at this point. So, again, they're not too hard to take out. We've already fought them before. I think, yeah, got our second treasure in the game, a jelly blob. It may look like a boring wad of gunk, but it's used to make all sorts of things. Well, that reminds me, let's check the gear screen again to see if these treasures have any other descriptions. A claw dropped by some kind of flying foe. Take care not to poke yourself with a sharp tip. Alright, what the jelly blob? An odd material left by squishy foes. They say that heating this gooey substance turns it hard. That's interesting. So we climb up this wall of vines. It seems that this figure has led us back to the statue of the goddess. And what's more, we could go inside the statue. So it looks like there's a lot more to this whole place that we probably don't know about yet. So we head inside, and we can see another sword. The one chosen by my creator. I have been waiting for you. You will play a role in a great destiny. According to your social customs, I should provide you with my personal designation. Phi is the name I was given. I was created for a single purpose, long before the recorded memory of your people. I must aid you in fulfilling the great destiny that is your burden to carry. Come, Link, you must take up this sword. As the one chosen by my creator, it is your destiny. The strange dreams troubling your sleep, my sudden appearance, uncertainty surrounding the fate of the one you hold dear. Under the circumstances, it is only logical that you would exhibit some apprehension. To minimize your uncertainty, allow me to share some information. My projections indicate that this information has a high probability of altering your current emotional state. The one you seek, Honorable Zelda, is still alive. And this spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda, is another one another chosen one fated to be part of the same great mission. Therefore, should you wish to meet your friend, I highly recommend you take up this sword before you set out to search for her. Does that information invigorate you? Are you ready to accept this sword? It seems that further persuasive measures will not be required. In the name of my creator, draw the sword and raise it skyward. We've got the goddess sword. This mysterious sword is bathed in divine light. Recognition complete, Master. Link, my master. Link! I've had my suspicions, but until now I wasn't sure. Yet here we are in the Chamber of the Sword, the very place where it was foretold the youth of legend would one day appear. It is said that this place was left to our people by the goddess herself. The very knowledge of this room's existence is a secret passed down to a select few each generation, along with a handful of words. When the light of the goddess's sword shines bright, the great apocalypse will wake from its long slumber. Do not fear, for it is then that a youth, guided by my hand, shall reveal himself in a place most sacred. It started days ago. The sword that I've kept secret all these years, it began to give off a faint, otherworldly light. At first I was sure I was seeing things here alone with the sword. There was simply no other explanation. I've never dreamed the prophecy of the legend would come to pass in my lifetime. The words I have sworn to keep secret are coming true before my very eyes. The youth will be guided by one of the blade, one who is also youthful of likeness, yet wise with knowledge immeasurable. Ah yes, the oral tradition, one of the least reliable methods of information retention and transmission. It appears that critical sections of the passage have been lost over the generations. The youth who draws forth the guiding sword shall be known as the goddess's chosen hero, and it is he who possesses an unbreakable spirit. He shall be burdened with the task of abolishing the sword of apocalypse from the land. Such is his destiny. With the spirit of the blade at his side, he shall soar over the clouds and plummet below. And united with the spirit maiden, shall bring forth a piercing light that resurrects the land. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe a whole world below, far more vast than Skyloft. Master, you must embark on a great journey beneath the clouds to the vast realm of the surface. It is only through this journey that you can fulfill the mission set before you by my creator, the goddess. It is also the only method available for you to reunite with the Spirit Maiden, Honorable Zelda. This is no easy task, Link. The world below is a forsaken place, and to reach it you must pierce the cloud barrier below. In living memory, no one has ever done this. This tablet will illuminate a path through the clouds to the land below. Take it and place it within the altar behind me. Now we have the Emerald Tablet. The weathered surface of this heavy stone tablet feels very old. Master, the first thing you must do is hit the crest sitting in this room with a skyward strike. These blasts are a form of pure energy that charges within your blade when you lift it skyward. Once you have charged your blade, face the crest and swing your sword to send out a powerful skyward strike. Let's do just that. Master Link, it is done. Until now, a cloud barrier created by the goddess has separated the world you know from the one below. The tablet you place in the altar has opened a small rift in the barrier. You can use it to travel through the clouds to the realm below. I have recognized you as my master, and so it is my duty to follow you wherever you may go. I reside within your sword and will accompany you in your travels. Press down to summon me whenever you require my assistance. Link, listen a moment. The nature of the great apocalypse mentioned in the old texts is a complete mystery to me. But whatever it turns out to be, it seems both you and Zelda have big roles to play in the destiny of this land. Just think, if what this Fi says is true, Zelda's alive. Alive and no doubt coming to terms with whatever it is the goddess has in store for her. Should you heed the call of destiny, I don't know what failures you may have to face, Link, especially down there. But if you decide to brave the unknown, please find my daughter and bring her back to me. But what we've seen here today defies explanation, but it is only the start of your journey. Please see it through and prove the legends true. You do your people proud, Lake. Dawn is drawing near. It's been a long night for the both of us, hasn't it? You have a great journey before you, Link, and those clothes, they don't look up to the task. The uniform you were to receive for winning the race should be ready by now. A sturdy uniform like that will prove much more suitable for a long journey. You'd better change before you go.